It's the World Cup, my dears, and since everyone is talking about sport right now, let's talk about one of the biggest victories that never happened on the field, the first openly gay Olympians. Because today seeing an LGBTQIA+ athlete compete might not seem that remarkable, but for decades it was almost unimaginable. Hello my dears and welcome back to my court. If you're new here, I'm King Key. We talk drag, queer life, culture, politics, performance and everything society gets dramatically wrong about it, and we do it without apology. Elite sport has always been wrapped up in ideas of strength, masculinity, femininity, national pride, and for a long time people believed that being openly gay somehow didn't belong in that world. Not because queer people weren't there, they always were, they just couldn't safely say so. Well, that changed in 1988 when Canadian diver Mark Tewksbury competed in the Seoul Olympics. Although he didn't come out publicly until after his Olympic career, he later became one of the first Olympic champions to do so and used his platform to advocate for LGBTQIA+ inclusion. Then came athletes like Greg Louganis, one of the greatest divers in history, who publicly came out after his Olympic success. As the years went on, more athletes chose visibility, some before competing, some afterwards, each making the path a little bit easier for the next person. And today we see hundreds of openly LGBTQIA+ athletes competing at the Olympic Games. Those athletes didn't suddenly appear, my dear. Visibility did. Because queer athletes have always existed. What changed was that some finally reached a point where they could compete as their authentic selves. And that matters. Not because sexuality wins medals, it doesn't. Talent does. Dedication does. Years of sacrifice do. But visibility changes imagination. Imagine you're a 15-year-old footballer or swimmer or gymnast. You've never seen anyone like you standing on an Olympic podium. It's easy to believe your dream and your identity cannot exist together. Then one athlete comes out. Then another. Then another. Suddenly your future becomes, well, imaginable. That is the power of representation. It doesn't change who you are, it changes what you believe is possible. So when people ask why visibility matters in sport, it isn't because LGBTQIA+ athletes need special treatment. It's because every young person deserves proof that success doesn't require hiding who you are. Because medals inspire, but authenticity gives people permission to dream. And if you made it this far in the video, well done you. Welcome to my court. Go ahead and share this video, smash that follow or subscribe button, and remember my dear, once a Jew, always a Jew.